So now here's the distinction I want to make, and it's a little bit of a criticism I have with the caricature of, well, maybe characterization of the view that I hold that Strimple puts forth. I don't think the all Israel will be saved in verse 26, or the salvation of the fullness of Israel in verse 12 refers to the salvation of all elect Israelites from beginning to end. I think it refers specifically to the salvation of all elect Israelites in the between the advents, the first advent and the second advent of Christ. I think it is that time period, because the remnant of believing Israelites are those that initially converted when Christ appeared, those that were converted in the first generation.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fullness of Israel being brought in is the salvation of Israel that I think occurs throughout the entire interadvental period.
Ethnic Israel
Christ.
again. That's your view,
Is,
and my view
right.
too. So you're
Yeah.
speaking of the salvation of all elect ethnic Israelites between the first and second coming of Christ.
Yes, exactly. And so it's not the salvation of all elect Israelites in one generation. It's not confined to one generation or a limited period of time, but it stretches out through a vast period of time between the two advents of Christ. So that's why I think Paul can say the fullness of Israel, or all Israel, was being saved in his own day. And I think it continues to be the case down to our day, and will continue to be the case until Christ returns. So it's not a future event that Paul foresees, something that will happen in the future, but it is something that was happening in his own time and has continued throughout the whole history of the church.